One thing you need to know right away about software processes is that there's not just one single process, but there are multiple possible processes, depending on your context, depending on the kind of applications that you're developing. In this course, we're going to try to cover the spectrum of the possible processes as much as possible by focusing on 4 main software processes. The first one is what we call normally the waterfall process. And we call it waterfall because in the process we go from one phase to the other in the same way in which water follows the flow in a waterfall. The second process that we'll consider is what we call evolutionary prototyping. And in this case, instead of following this set of rigid steps, what we try to do is to start with an initial prototype and evolve it based on feedback from the customer. We will then move to a slightly more formal process, which is the rational unified process or the unified software process. And this is a kind of project heavily based on the use of UML. So we'll also cover UML when discussing this kind of project. Finally, the fourth kind of process that we'll consider is the family of Agile software processes. And these are processes in which we sacrifice the discipline a little bit in order to be more flexible and be more able to account for changes, and in particular for changes in requirements. And we're going to cover each one of these 4 processes extensively in the rest of the class.